Let's turn to business news now with Nona Peltier. Insurer Tower. Nona, I'm going to cough. Tell us about Tower while I cough.
Well, yes, the insurance company Tower, they've reported a much larger loss, first half loss. They had to write down the value of their IT systems, and they had to set aside more for the Canterbury earthquakes 6 years on. They're still working through that. And anyways, their loss widened to $21.5 million. That's $21.5 million. That's 3 times more than their loss the year earlier of 6.6. So that gives you some context of how difficult it is. They say that the Canterbury earthquakes and the way that that has been managed has reflected very badly on the company. And so they're going to aim to resolve that by separating out basically the reinsurance and the claims into a new company, which they're going to call, I love this company name, Runoff Co.
Right.
So now Runoff Co. is going to deal with the legacy claims, and Tower is going to move on with its business and hopefully give it a fresh start because it has really been struggling.
Catherine is bringing me in a glass of water. Nona has been speaking like a consummate professional. I've been turning blue
There
in the
you go. Have some water.
Thanks,
there you go, John.
Almost did a call to Tower myself then.
Yeah, so anyways, but basically they're going to talk to the Reserve Bank about making sure they have adequate capital to separate these companies or separate into the runoff company. That's subject to shareholder approval in March.
Okay, you don't know the answer to this question because no one's going to be straight on this, but obviously they want to separate an area which is financially problematic and from an area where they are just doing normal business. But is this also reputational control?
Absolutely. I mean, they acknowledge that. They say that it's been really difficult on the company. They say that basically, you know, they've been really disappointed with how the, what does it say here, little effective coordination between the EQC and the insurers. And this has dragged on for 6 years. They still don't have a good sense of how much the claims are. It's been extremely complex. The whole thing really needs to be dealt with separately so that the company can actually rebuild itself as well. So that's what the plan is there. And, well, good luck to them.
Thanks, Nona. Synlait. So Synlait Milk has increased its forecast milk payout for the current season. What's the new price? $6.
That matches what Fonterra has raised its price to.
Yeah, and they kind of had no choice, surely. They had to match, didn't they?
They were planning to match them. Well, I don't say planning to match them. They were planning to revise their forecast early in, say, February. That's when they normally do it, but they've moved it ahead because of the movement in commodity prices. However, they're still not confident about the medium to longer term outlook. That still is going to depend on what happens with demand in China. So for now, short term, good news for farmers. Longer term, maybe not. We'll find out. I guess we don't have a crystal ball here. But anyway, the NZ...
You do pretty well in the absence of a crystal ball, Nona.
That's me and the UK bookies, right?
Right.
The NZX Top 50 Index was barely changed. That was down just 1 point to 6,902. And the New Zealand dollar is trading at 70.7 US cents, 94.6 Australian, and 57 pence.
Thank you so much, Nona Peltier. We appreciate it.